So what's going on, guys? I think this may be my third video, and I'm just checking in about some dating ideas and how I talked about texting being bad and effort being big for both sides for it to work. I just want to kind of say something that maybe might not be popular with the women, and I promise you, I don't mean any harm by this because we all have our own faults. I mean, men are bad about a lot of things too. We've done shady stuff, and it's not good. I'm not innocent by any means in the past, but I know women do too. There's games played on both sides, and I don't even know why it got started. Maybe women are just fed up with it because the guys do it so much. I don't know. But one thing I can say is guys have a lot of pressure, and I know from talking to some women, they think that a man should have to earn, earn it and knock their walls down, chase them, um, reach out to them, get their phone number, plan a date, pick a place to go, do all that. And for the most part, the woman kind of sits back and kind of just goes with the flow. And that's tough for a guy to have that much pressure all the time. And to be honest with you, it's kind of lazy and easy for a woman. And I know I'm going to hear about it. Women are going to say, oh, a guy needs to do this, a guy needs to do that, because guys do this stuff and guys do this stuff. Well, let me tell you, speaking from experience, just past winter, I got burnt pretty bad. I would have to say maybe the first time I ever got my heart broke a little bit, and it was not fun. Put me in a real bad mood, made me angry. So guys get hurt too. Guys get burnt too. Makes me feel hesitant to hit on women. Nobody likes rejection. Um, but yet, if both sides keep playing this game, we're all going to be single for the rest of our lives. You got to be open. You got to let the guy know transparency is important. Flirt with a guy. Give him some hints. Let him know that you kind of like him. Don't play this game like you're not interested. And then a guy ends up chasing you, or a guy just drops off, and you're like, well, what happened to him? Well, because he didn't think you were interested. Um, you got to show a little bit of something. You got to give the guy some hints. I'm not saying all women don't, but a lot of women are just so bitter because they've been hurt. And trust me, I know there's a lot of bad guys out there. Domestic abuse on women is one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate it. I think it's cowardly, and a lot of women have been broken by a lot of shitty men. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very, very true. I'm a big advocate against all that. So I get it. A lot of women are scared. The internet makes it even scarier. A lot of crazy weirdos sometimes on the internet. You just don't know who's on the other side of that text message. But that's the other thing. With text messaging, it's hard. I'm a guy that reads a woman, at least tries to, but I have to do that in person. There's no way I'm going to know if a girl's interested by a text message. It just don't work. And then people start getting curious because the text messages have big gaps between them. So that's why the phone calls are so important, man. You can judge a person's personality so much easier over the phone, at least the phone. I think in person is the best way to do it, but I get it. But all I'm saying is, women, you got to loosen up a little bit. I know it's not easy for some of you because you've been hurt, but guys have been hurt too, and it's so tough on a guy to have to make all the plans and figure out what to do. And, the woman kind of just sits back and expects the guy to do all that. And that's not how a relationship works. And if you really like a person, let them know you like them. You don't have to come right out and say, hey, I like you so much. No, I get that. I mean, but show some flirty, maybe touchy, whatever you got to do, man. Just let the person know. And guys, don't be so aggressive and don't be not aggressive. I mean, there's a happy medium there. I know it. That's what I mean. It's tough on the guys what to do. But don't send creepy texts. That's the one thing you don't want to do, guys. I don't know why they think that works. So refrain from the creepy text. But I don't know. Gals, just think about it. Put a little effort into. If there's equal effort, like I said before, it's going to make things go. If you're not interested, that's a good way to show you're not interested, by not putting any effort in. So if you're not putting any effort in, both guy has no idea if you're interested or not. So that's my 2 cents. You can give me your opinions. I'll listen. Take care. Good night.